Okay, so episode 25 of Marathon Deathworld. Why are these guys not? Okay, they just didn't have bots in range, and we're sure, whatever. So in between, like last time we put this down, and I noticed there were a couple of copy-paste errors. That means this isn't going to work. Like these things here are not great, and then these bits of belts going the wrong way. In fact, I could probably. No, I can't. We'll wait till we get there. We're going back there anyway. Put in some train line. Like this intersection is just copied from here. Then I think I also put a radar on it because that felt like a good idea. And then these long stretches are just copy pastes from which one? This one, because it was in radar range and had signals on it. And yeah, we're going to connect these bits of rail up. Actually, the thing I was going to do next, there's also some stuff we need to go back to the base for reasonably urgently. But, you know, being suboptimal. I think it was going to be... I don't think I have radar range on this though, so it may not work out. I, in fact, do not have radar range. Okay, so let's just drive back up there and have the bots doing a thing. Yeah, because I want to do something like... Do I have too much of this? I might actually have too large a section of rail. Let's try that with a smaller piece. If we do something like this and we put it like so, and when I come up here, and the idea is, yeah, we've got to get it all the way down here. Getting these signals out the way is going to be a bit of a pain, but never mind. Where is the next one? So not all of this is going to work because I can't see, because it should turn blue at some point. Never mind. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that was quite important. In order for this to plan to work at all, I need... Are we coming over from this side? I guess we're coming over from this side. I need these guys to get Roboport range on this. So they'll build that, and then these bits, I guess I can get a bit without signals, like so, can come up to there. And then this is also all so that I don't have to do this myself. What kind of Roboport? I put the Roboport over there, so I'm still going to need one down here. Okay, fine. Like at the end of the build, that's a good place. And then let's also, because these things are good ideas, connect it to the rail spine on the other side as well. Okay, so with all of that done, there's a bit down here that I need to connect that my bot's going to do for me. That's nice. These things should all be connected. Pressing M too many times. Oh yeah, also noticed that there's now holes in both layers of the minefield here, so there might be an expansion over here somewhere. I'm pretty sure this is just trees. But yeah, may have to deal with that at some point as well. Going through the forest, eh? Sure. But I would still rather... Actually, some of this is still going to be outside of the range of the Roboports that I just put down, so I'm going to have to hang around here and do this stuff kind of slowly myself. You know? Actually, I reckon the rest of that is probably going to be inside Roboport range, so let's go and do the other important things. Interesting. Yeah, so I kind of don't want any of that to be there, or any of that to be there, because there's a different plan for how this connects in. And yeah, bots turning up to do their things. I still need to make a bunch of stack inserters as well. The idea for this bit is I actually want to traverse all of these things as well, so there's still quite a bit to do. But the idea here was... this bit continues, and then this will be the input line to both of the other, both the steel and the green ships build. I said there was stuff to go and do at the base. Should I set that up first? I probably should. So we can get signaled like that. I think I probably need more signals down here as well, but whatever, we'll deal with that later. Then all of these things need to be changed so that they arrive from the other direction. Yeah. Change signal, regular signal here, and then this goes there, there, and there, and there, and yeah, that looks like that worked. Bots will deal with that later. So the idea with this is this left-hand branch will just deal with inbound traffic, and they'll split there, and then this right-hand branch will just deal with outbound traffic, and they won't intersect each other. I think I need to get rid of this one as well, don't I? Pressing shift. I need to get rid of another one. Okay, fine. There we go. No, I think that was actually in the wrong place. Whatever. It'll be fine. These need to be reversed as well. The idea being that the input and the output lanes don't, like the trains don't have to cross each other. They'll have to maybe cross each other down here, but the other reason for going all the way down here rather than overlapping this bit is the expansions getting attacked. Let's watch an attack. Still a decent number of mediums. I might have some time before behemoths. Who knows? Are they doing everything they need to? Yeah, that's fine. It's completely fine. The expansions down here, like specifically this one and maybe this one, I can bring them along this train line and in here, and those train paths towards the steel and the green ships. I haven't renamed those. I didn't have the train station in the blueprints. Okay, that's an interesting thing to remember. Those train paths will not intersect at all with the train paths of trains bringing things into the base, and so having fewer trains crossing paths should be better. But at this point, it actually looks like I could throw some more signals on this thing, like one here, and oh, it's already got one there. Okay, in that case, I don't care. But I can connect this to the base because, you know, redundancy and resiliency, even though I'm not planning on losing any of this stuff or whatever. Yeah, so, okay. Bit of a rubber port. Should I actually put, if I put a rubber port here, does this connect? No, it's not quite big enough. Okay, fine. They won't have much to do there anyway. It actually looks like I can start assigning trains to these stations, which is cool because I want to do that. I want to get, like, I certainly want to stop moving the steel one. So let's move this one to where steel ore there. Empty cargo. That was the wrong one. I think this was iron south. Sure. Full cargo. Go to steel ore, and that looks like it's working. I'm not standing on the tracks. I'm not standing on the tracks. Cool. Let's go and rename. Actually, I can rename the stations from the map. That'll be fine. This one is. Can I just... Yes, and then this one, actually let's do this as well. Oh yeah, and we haven't fixed the bit of the broken build that I talked about, but whatever, we'll do that in a bit. I want to get all of these trains away from this smelt face because I want to take as much of the material of this out as possible and then convert it to electric furnaces. And also the steel, like I've got a ton of steel, I've got a lot more steel than I need. So this train station no longer has any, which is cool. And then I guess I just Gibbs iron. Empty, go into that. How many of these? Yes, I'm gonna... Oh wow, I've filled up that thing of red chips. So yeah, you definitely don't need to be here. You can go to the green chips, copper. Go into that. So yeah, so I don't know which of these stations are going to turn up, and it kind of doesn't matter. The trains should allocate themselves separately. Let's also have this one go to the green chips. Where is it? There. Okay, so now we're putting some material in here. I guess it's a good time to go and correct those things I noticed with the build that were broken, because it's going to be relevant. And, you know, maybe put an output station somewhere. That sounds like a thing that should happen. I do have a bunch of these prod mods on me, so let's turn on the bots. How far can this go? Oh, I also need to build, you know, quite a lot of stack inserters. They're actually kind of important. Then these ones don't need to exist, and neither does that one. Okay. Stack inserters are probably the thing I should be doing instead of fixing these belts. That still works. Copper coming in. Yeah, I need the stack inserters. I guess that'll be the next thing to do. Let's get all these things out of the way. And then the other thing was rotating each of these. Okay. So I still need prod mods. I think I've got some prod mods sitting around. I also need... That's kind of important. Okay. So we need the output station. I'm not going to bother with that until after I've got the stack inserters. I also need to do the thing where... Yeah, so I've got trains at 2 of these, which is cool. This guy has... Oh yeah, I needed to reverse all of this as well. It's got to go back the other way. Why did I... Whatever. And then I want this thing to go like here and not there, there, and there. And like so. And that should... Yeah, that's not super well signaled. Let's give it another signal like here, and oh, the steel one's also going to need an output lane somewhere, aren't they? Good times. Let's put another one there and pretend that that's all the signals I need. Let's go and get the stack inserters. They're actually a big deal. I should probably automate them. I'm going to need a lot of them. Let's give you another signal here. Any trains coming? No trains coming because I've not given them a way to get out. Another one driving into the trees here. So yeah, the base is in kind of a rough spot at the moment because I've taken away a lot of its supply trains, but it's also still got stuff, and I'm also not doing research because, I mean, I can do research again. I've got all of the red chips I need. I've definitely got all the red chips I need. So let's get rid of that. Those can go there. Things I need fast inserters, and then I need, oh yeah, these guys. And I think actually some of these want to see set to, I need these guys for the pump jacks. So, you know, we can do that as well. I need some of those, and then I need the fast inserters and the green chips. And then everything stopped because I actually filled up the green chips, which is pretty wild. Fast inserters are down here. 40 stack inserters, fine. Then I need cogs and green chips, which I happen to have here. So we'll do that. And we'll make a lot more. We'll make a bunch of stack and sodas. I need to automate these as well. The other thing I wanted is, do we do this with iron chests or steel chests? Let's just do it with iron chests, with steel chests. Okay, so we want to be running the materials out of these as well. And I kind of don't mind that the science has stopped, because that was always going to be a thing anyway. Actually, if I've got all the stack and sodas, then you can just have the prod mods. And where did... there, stack and sodas. How many of them do I need, though? I need 128. I need more stack and sodas. Okay, cool. I guess I'm still just handcrafting these things, because, you know, why not? A lot more circuits. I probably also should be prioritizing the ones that I've got actually making it into the build. How many of those speed modules do I actually need? I need 14. Yeah, sure. Just make some more. Okay. Then the other thing I realized I could do with these guys is make this build even worse, which I'm sure everyone is super happy about. If I do something like this, if it goes this way and I put this on like the inside of this belt, that's actually in the wrong place. Cool, cool, good stuff. So that's going to have to go like, not like that. Something like that. And then I can go in, out. Yeah, I'll just use the other robots to do that. Okay. Because I know I've got a ton of these at this point. And a pile of blue chips are going to be a useful thing to have. Okay, this is going to be a couple of blue chips. And this wants to be output priority left. Yes. So this will just... why is that? I'm not sure what happened there. This will just eat up any of the other green chips I've got left once I connect it to acid. And so how am I going to make this situation worse? I guess what I'm doing is something like, and get it through here? Yeah, that's absolutely worse. That's what we'll do. Prod mods. Do I have... I in fact did not have the productivity modules. Those absolutely want the productivity modules. And I've got only a couple more of you guys, but sure. Yeah, he's gonna make all the speed modules I need. Do I have green chips coming out? And the answer is no, because the bots weren't, like, they didn't assign the stack and sodas to the places they needed to be. But that's kind of fine, because that was kind of always going to happen. I need kind of all of this stuff. Okay, so more. Oh yeah, and then I should have an output for this as well. That's an important part of the process. So now I've got those being made, which is cool. Why? I've got all the things to make more stack and sodas. Why was I not just making stack and sodas? Oh yeah, and I've run out of green chips because I have in fact not plugged the inputs in yet. So the factory is dead, but that's kind of okay. That was kind of the plan. So those trains are doing their things, which is nice. So I want to, quite importantly, take off those because I want to put the stack inserters in the places that will let me craft green chips, which are kind of filling up over there, so that's fine. yeah, so now I've got some green chips being manufactured, which is nice, and I need to put in a train line, and I think I'm going to do this a nasty way as well. Like, where is the range of... Okay, so I need to come... Like, I don't know if that station is going to stay. But if I come a bit further over, like so, then... I am out of range of the flamethrower turrets, which is cool. And I can have, like... green ship station there, and then the... How many of these am I having? Am I doing... I might do 4 on each side, and I might have these be... Okay, fine. Might have them be... like... yeah. Like so, and I'm apparently just running down the supplies of science that I had. These guys should probably be on again, and then I will want all of those to be stack inserters. I just don't have stack inserters yet, so good times. So these green chips want to come out here. I guess this is why I have bots as well. I'll eventually have 2 lines for, you know, reasons. Do I have enough splitters for this? Am I in... I am in build range, so that's nice. I think each of these guys is going to be a yellow belt's worth, maybe. I might have to have more chests. And or... yeah, I think it's going to have to be like that, isn't it? Because where I put these things. I might extend these to more chests later. In fact, I will probably extend these to more chests later. Where can... okay, so I can go like over here and then over here, sure. Do I have a radar somewhere? Where's my closest radar? Is my closest radar that one? It'll be in range, sure. Signaling. Then something like this is completely wrong. Why am I doing that? I think what I'm doing is yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Can this go further? No, fine. Okay, so I've got a green ships, or at least a place for a green ships train. And I am making green ships, and then I don't actually have... what am I waiting on? I'm waiting on rail parts and stack inserters, fine. Where did I put my car? My car's over there. Okay, so these things are kind of working. As soon as those parts are built, I'll be making green ships again, which means I need to have a way into the green ship station, which I might do in a highly nasty way. By coming down here a bit, and then I wanted to do a diagonal thing, not whatever that was, jeez. Okay. Minefield, interesting. We'll not need these. I mean, because I could put it on here or something. That might actually work. What is the range on these flamethrowers? I can have it. Yeah, I can have it through here. I might do that. This kind of long, ugly connection into the green ships is also going to be the parking for the multiple green ships trains once I have more than a couple of these. And you can go there. And then, okay, fine, I'm not. I don't really want to remove any more of the forest than I've already accidentally burnt down, because it's all quite valuable pollution clearing stuff. Yeah, like that. Just like that. Have I run out of... No, I haven't run out of rail. Is this also the wrong side? Do I actually need... I do, don't I? I do need to... Yeah, the input is actually the other side, so I do have to cross it, which is a bit of a pain. Does that change this plan? No, let's just make it bad. It'll be fine. Change these signals. Chain there. That's the wrong place. It wants to be there. Okay, so now we have a hole in the rail, but other than that, and playing around on train tracks, which do actually have trains running on them, which is a bit spicy, we have a way to get a train of green ships into the base. I don't need this many signals, and also they can be closer together because these trains are only 2 wagons long. But, you know, whatever. Bad ideas for space that I'm not planning on using. Okay, so we've got these guys now doing what they should. These guys are absolutely doing what they should. Amazing. I mean, I don't quite have enough of them yet, and I actually am going to loot a bunch of these green chips to make more stack inserters with. But other than that, and other than the fact that I needed to branch this, because it's currently not using all of the copper that it has, other than those things, oh, and the fact that I'm not mining enough because I don't have enough miners down, other than those things, more cogs. This is a thing I can deal with. But yeah, other than those things, more red chips, that I can definitely deal with that. How are these guys going? Oh yeah, because I took away their supply of green chips. That's fine. Other than all of those things, I'm in a fairly good space to... Where'd they go? Here they are. Reorganize large portions of this stuff. This is also one that at this point wants to go to the green chips. What am I looking for? That. Empty cargo. Go there. No more smeltface. This one is also going to go to... Yeah. So most of these are going to stay. I only just need to... This iron can stay for the moment. But the thing I think I actually need to do is, do I have... I do not have storage chests. Because I think I'm going to need more storage chests for this next bit. Like, yeah, this is a bit of a disaster, isn't it? I might as well have all of those. Sure, just random bits of infrastructure ending up in storage chests. That's fine. Wood goes there. So, the thing I need for storage chests are... I need more steel. And these guys are hopefully just running down the stuff that's on those lanes, which is fine. I just need more... Need more stack inserters, but that's also doing everything it needs to. Oh, that's, you know, kind of a key part. I need to give that fuel. And the current plan... How much of the stone am I keeping? I don't think I'm keeping the stone either, am I? Which is going to be a pain because there's stacks of the stuff. So let's do something like... Am I going to feed the stone into the concrete? Probably not. And am I going to need the stone near the concrete? Also probably not. Because I basically want to delete all the stuff Like the steel can go, these things can all just largely go, and the green ships can run the other way. I think the way to do this might just be to give everything to throw down a bunch of storage chests, get the bots doing stuff, and worrying about tidying up those storage chests later. So, things I do not want to exist. Alt D. This much of these. All of this smelting. And there's also a chance that... Actually, that smelting I want to stay, because it's the important copper. Okay, fine. That's a bit of a shame. I'm going to have to do something about that later. Is that true? No. Actually, I still want to, because this copper's going to stay, I still want to replace that with electric smelting. Actually, a fairly vital question is how many electric smelters do I have? And the answer looks like not many. So a thing I need to get into my handcrafting queue, because that's apparently still how we're doing this, is... let's get these things out of my inventory, is making a lot more of the electric furnaces, because I'm going to need them. Because we're now at a point where I'm going to need a lot more electric furnaces in order to be able to replace big chunks of this stuff with the electric versions. Yep, more steel, and I kind of want to get the rest of the steel out of here as well, because I'm not really going to need it. Okay. Actually, the plan that will be good, although I've already put coal in some other storage chests, which is going to be a bit of a pain, is to do something like... not quite enough space there. Space here. Input priority left. These could be stack inserters, but whatever, don't really care. Okay, so all the coal I will recycle in that way, and that means that all of... Actually, the next thing... The other thing I should do is make sure there's no coal in any of the other storage chests, because the way the priorities work will take that stuff out. Did I stop? I don't think I stopped these trains either, did I? Yeah, having fewer items to just move around the place is going to be... So now I should have no coal in... Yeah, cool, nice. So with that set up, let's just start blasting away a whole lot of this old fossil fuel-based infrastructure that I just don't need anymore. Oh wait, those pipes, am I going to put the acid pipes back? I mean, they've kind of got enough, I don't think I care. I think I'm going to have to do that differently anyway because of all the furnace spacings. So all that still needs to go. The steel... Am I still making... I've still got... Where is the stone? The stone is here. Make more steel furnaces. And I've got a lot of... Oh yeah, let's not use my own bots for this. So yeah, all of... That is the stone feed, is it? Is that the coal feed? No, that's... Yeah, that's another... That's the iron feed that's going into the steel, yes. So that wants to go away. Because, yeah, steel isn't getting made here at all. All of this can go away. Yeah, rough time for the bots to be doing their stuff. Then, yes, categories of steel that can go away include this thing, which can also just all disappear. The stone I want to go away as well, and for that it would be more helpful if these things were empty. So I guess I see if I can build any more of the furnaces. I need to pick up steel. Okay, in that case I'm just going to make a bunch of wall. How close are you to being... You still got a couple hundred left, that's going to be a shame. Never mind. My power grid is probably still fine. Yeah, I'm using less than half the power I'm generating, that's fine. Okay, so... Which of these... Is this train station... So I need to reallocate one of these... One of these is still going to be iron, because this needs a lot of iron. One of these is still going to be copper, because I need copper for the red chips. One of these is going to be... Yeah, steel, and another is going to be green chips. And I've already got... I guess this is the point where I have more train stations over here, but let's worry about that later. I want... Yeah, let's make this one. That's going to be where we're putting the green chips, and that also needs to be converted to a 2-lane station. And then the same with... How am I going to convert this to a 2-lane station? Am I ever going to have more than... I don't think I'm going to have... Maybe I am? Am I going to have 4 trains of green chips? Let's leave that. In fact, I might not care, because it'll still work. Yeah. So, this one is going to turn into a smeltface. Steel, which means the lanes coming out here, like this thing here, is straight up going to be green chips. And one of the things I want to do with green chips is it going to be a yellow belt? I guess I'm deciding it's going to be a yellow belt. Is not there, it's actually right here. And it just goes down like that, and like so. And so now we're taking green chips off the train. All of this will not need to exist. I'm probably not making... Am I making any more robots at this point? Who knows? That terrible piece of nonsense can stay. So yeah, running the green chips back that way. Oh, the other thing that I was looking forward to is this whole disaster of a green chips build can also just go away. Like all of... not that much. All of this. You probably still want power though. So yeah, we're just making a mess at this point. All of that iron. The lubricant is getting cut apparently. I think I'm probably okay with that for the moment. So we're gonna have to replug a lot of this stuff, but we've also just got all of this space back. Like this whole copper thing. Oh yeah, the copper. I will not need the copper to be doing anything like that. And we're going to depower that roboport. We'll deal with that in a bit as well. And by in a bit, I mean... But sure, that'll be fine. Okay. Let's take a train. And... I'm going to need a lot more solid fuel than that. I can get solid fuel by doing... Oh, you've still got coal in you. Okay, coal can go there. And then I will have the rest of your fuel, thanks. You are still doing a coal thing. Or maybe there's still coal on the belt. Oh well. Yeah, you'll be fine. Okay, I'll have all of that as well. Coal can go back in here. And I want to take this train to... Oh, this guy's back. Yeah, it's probably attacking somewhere I've got defended. Never mind. I want to go and see the green chips train because that train needs fuel, and it's going to go from green chips to smeltface. Full cargo, empty cargo. But it also can't go anywhere yet because it does not have fuel. So we'll work on that. We will work on that by giving it fuel, like so. Go there. And so at this point, I think we figure out whether or not I've ballsed anything up with this train station. It looks like it's probably okay. I'll probably be making red chips again. Just like make that worse. So yeah, I've saved a bunch of space here, kind of. I also want to put. Yeah, I want to get all of that stone out of the way. I'm actually in a position to get all that stone out of the way at the moment because the train is stationary. Hopefully I can also see, like over the last hour, yeah, the mining drills have taken, my pollution is way down, so I'm kind of happy about that. Why are you so slow? Am I following another train? I don't look like I'm following another train. Sure, whatever. So the green chip's coming out here. Am I taking that same green line around the back? Maybe. I've got options at this point. Give me all of this stuff. I've got a bunch of furnaces. I'm probably going to need more furnaces, so let's do that way around. Won't need the train stuff. Won't need any of that at the moment. Give me some of this and handcraft more of these. I'm also not entirely sure yet where I'm making the purple science. It's entirely possible that I might just make a mess of this more. Like I was thinking of doing more of a rail-based thing, but also it kinda might not matter. Steel. Okay, because if that's done, then I can move. I mean, I need to remember that I need to be making rail somewhere, but I think also that's just going to happen inside the purple science build. Because steel, which is here. Yeah, and then get the rest of that inventory, and then clean up this stuff. I'm also going to have to figure out how to get coal into the grenades, which is going to be, you know, more fun. But now I've got a space too. These things actually only need 12 in a line because of, you know, stuff. And we can do things like... I guess we turn these guys on again. Where are my long-handeds? Here are my long-handeds. Where are my regular ass power poles? So we actually only need 3 of these. So our smelter columns can be just shorter, which means I can free up some of this space to have like an accessible road between where the smelting stuff is coming in and where it's coming out. So why am I not making... Did I cut a gas line somewhere? No, I've got gas. I don't have... Oh yeah, quite obviously the thing I missed out on is the copper. Okay. The thing is, do I want these here? Do I just want to put them... Like the acid is going to have to find a different way in, so let's leave a bit of space. But if I do... Also, which lanes do I want? I don't actually need the green chips or steel anymore. They can just come straight through, and I actually haven't connected the steel to the thing either. Do I just get rid of all of these at this point? I think maybe I do. I think I'm just going to replace... What's that doing? Oh, that was old coal feed. Yeah, I don't need to care about that at all. That can all go away. I think I might just be alt-ing all of that and just giving the bots a lot of fun stuff to deal with. I think that might be the case. I think that's... Yeah, am I going to run out of storage? I'm probably fine. There's going to be a mess. But yeah, I think the next things to do... Actually, let's... Where is... I'm nowhere near having an output for the steel, am I? And decided it's also going to come probably that way. It's going to come around the other side of the steel. Okay, so let's go and do that. Where's my car? Here's my car. Am I carrying it? It's not going to be. It's going to be better to actually just go over there with the train. Do I have? Oh wait, I put a chest somewhere with all my useful important stuff in it, didn't I? And then walked away and forgot about it. Here we go. That chest. Even though it's got the engines. Oh yeah, the engines are probably going to be a useful thing for the dudes to have. So let's just, you know, do something terrible like that. Okay, sure. So that, I guess, is going to be the copper. I also need to figure out where I'm going to build the other science. Let's take a bunch of that. It's going to be useful. You can have whatever else I'm carrying that I don't need. And then let's forget about the fact that that's an expansion. Forget about the fact that even more of those mines have been destroyed, so there may well be an expansion up there. Let's get a way for our steel trains. Yeah, let's go make a way for our steel trains out. And then I actually wanted these guys facing the other way as well. And the roboport is in the way. Of course the roboport is in the way. Like that is kind of the thing I want. And then one like there. Roboport is very much in the way. Okay. Can I? Yeah, I might be able to actually. Let's do, yeah, so this kind of stuff was all that was happening in manual. In between the episodes, it's just me going, okay, where do those power lines connect? About there? Sure. This gives me signals on the stuff, it gives me rail lines on the stuff, the bots are doing a bunch of things. Did I not bring... I did not bring big power poles. That's a bit of a pain, but I wasn't actually relying on the electricity at this point anyway. Where are they coming out? If I'm doubling this, then I kind of need to bring it to the edge of this forest, which is more or less where I am at the moment, so I think I'm okay with that. And I think this is going to be just one line out, is it? I think yeah, I've got a lot of steel here, which I'm actually not caching. Well, I mean, it's cached to the extent that it's there. Okay, let's do the rest of this. I can't do it in a car unless I make some space by doing this kind of nonsense. Anyway, let's figure out where the station goes. Here's the steel. And you know, I've already got a station that puts things on trains size of 2, so we can just, not that much of it. Let's get that much, I guess. I think that's right around, and I think it wants to be... Oh, that's a bit of a shame, it's being fed from the other side. Okay. Let's do some surgery, I guess. Like so. Okay. So this is going to be my steel station. And then these belts, do I care about unmixing these? I'm not actually sure that I do. Do I have rubber port coverage? I would like rubber port coverage like there, sure. I did not bring the big power poles, that's a thing I've mentioned a couple of times. But sure, we can do that. We can do this. Like, do I care about evenly mixing between these things? I don't think I do, because they're still evenly unloading from a train. I think I just care about getting all of this into these boxes. And I can deal with the rest later. So that's going to be my steel station, so let's figure out... Do I actually have... I'm still short stack inserters, of course. Let's figure out how that gets in and then out. So we're going to need to take it... Did I give it a signal? In fact, did not give it a signal. How much further am I going to need to get to be clear of where the steel build is expanding? Maybe there? Yeah, should we know? Yeah, it's going to be there. Yeah, fine. That's actually further than I needed. Let's also not run too far away from the bots, because they're going to complain about running out of charge. Get these trains... Oh yeah, move the roboport. Like so. This can all go away. Then if I'm thinking about how much space I need, I can kind of plan that like so, but without these things. And yeah, the housebots will build those. Actually, I can do this like so. So if it's taking up that much space, then I can come down here. I did not want to do that. This one wants to be straight. Let's also just, you know, do something like that. Signals, don't need to worry hugely about signals yet. There you go, guys. Okay. So is that, so these guys have badly signaled nonsense, but it means I can now drag this train line into some trees. Okay, fine. Just have the bots do it, I guess. Or not, because they're still slow. Yeah, not doing any research. Not super disappointed about not doing any research. We'll be happier to get all of this done. This is an output lane. Which means it can not go there. Signal. So one of the things I'm going to have to be aware of, as soon as I actually make this work, I'm going to have a pair of trains screaming down here to get back to their iron, which is, you know, that's fine. That's a thing. I've got one little more section, and then I'll be able to tell when I'm done because the trains move. Okay, nice. So now I've got that bit of steel loop, and I need to do a steel input. Which is, I guess, going to come through here. Item being destroyed. Interesting. Those guys again. Okay, I guess we're going to go deal with that with some priority. Expansions that I didn't worry defending against, that I probably should have. Oh wait, this is in the green chips smelt line. Interesting. So why are they attacking me here, of all places? And what did I actually lose? Inserters and belts and rail and nothing I actually care about. I guess they're just coming through here? Maybe they're coming through here? Who knows? Yeah, more of those, more of these. Expansions is definitely a thing that's happening. I wonder if these guys are getting kills yet. Oh yeah, these guys are getting kills. Good times. Okay. Yeah, I still want to plug in that steel, and then we will call the episode there. And then next time I think we're going back to the main base to... Actually, you know what? Because we know these things are only using half a lane, I'm going to do this thing now. Because... those are two train stations that the trains are choosing, so that will let me drive the wrong way into things, but then allow me to just be building an increased rate of green trips. Is that still... I mean, this is already... I'm already at a larger green trips rate of what I was building. I should probably also do something about, you know, defending the place that just got attacked rather than driving away from it, because it's probably going to get attacked again. But, you know, things to deal with later. Thread it through here or something like this. Sure. There, not that one. That was a disaster. Option Z. What do you, being off by a pixel and then having the train planner decide that it's going to do something awful. Like so. Oh yeah, I should definitely signal that, but cutting down trees with a car. Why you know? Oh well. Okay, so now we've got a train line that I can take from here and all the way. Yeah, this will work. Is this all... No, it's not, although I gave that some signals. Cool. So these guys' trains are waiting on the mining, because that's how the mining works. I didn't put a radar there. I probably should. Where is a radar that I can... I mean, I don't know if I have these in my inventory or not, but I can put like a radar. Radar there. Fine. Okay, so this is going to be the steel train. Why did I pick that up? I just wanted to put the thing back. Steel train. Let's not confuse this with any of the other things that could still be there, because all of this is going to get plugged in differently. Smeltface steel, smeltface steel, empty cargo, steel, full cargo. How much fuel do you have? You're fine. Go and get me some steel. So yeah, so all of this is kind of open and tidy in a way that we kind of still have to be worried about getting... Do I actually have to be worried about being attacked there? I mean, I think I'm just going to do... Where is a thing where I can just go... Yoink. And I guess one there, and then, you know, let's have one here, and we'll pretend that that bit is defended. I don't know if I have... Oh yeah, I do have lasers in that network, don't I? Okay, still handcrafting a lot of furnaces. I should put the furnaces somewhere. Let's put the furnaces just like here, because, you know, why not? It's all just logistic stuff. Actually, that was a provider chest. I don't want to put them in a provider chest. I'd much rather put them in a storage chest. So yeah, next time we're going to come back. Hopefully we haven't lost too much time for doing stuff. These guys can go over here. Coils and wood can just go in there and be manually managed. Yeah. We're going to have a new smelting setup that will be almost entirely electric. All of this stuff will be reorganized as well. We're bringing in green chips on a train from an electric smelting array, which is cool. They still need more of their stack inserters. That's fine. Making a lot of green chips. Making a pile of steel. I need more stack inserters. That's a really good reason to be making the stack inserters. But yeah, we've transitioned to electric smelting. The other, I mean, a lot of the pollution graph is silly at the moment because we're not actually doing any production. But our boiler pollution is now 0. The stone furnace, electric mining rule is going to be the same. Steel furnace, both of those are going to be out of there. We're going to be polluting a lot less, and we're going to be, you know, next time putting in a bunch more of these things that look kind of like this. There'll be a stone one that'll also be weird. There'll also be some steel that's just coming straight past. But yeah, good times. Nice to rip out an entire fossil fuel powered smelter array. And also, yeah, these 2 coal lines here that are now just, all they're doing is powering that explosives, and they really don't need to be there. They could be like over the other side where the sulfur is. But yeah, good times. Got a lot of stuff done.